Hey everybody, Chris here. It's another rainy day in Michigan. At least spring of 2019. At least I did get some corn planted the last couple of days, but it's going to be a little while before I'm out there again. Thought I'd make a little video on my 1600 Industrial that we just got back together. Get a image of that here in a little bit, but okay, my roof ain't totally waterproof. But we replaced the pivot point because it was just all wallered out, would bend and break the pins. And it's doing a much better job now. She ain't much to look at, but I don't feel bad about pushing brush back with it or anything because it ain't all shiny and fancy, but it does run and gets the job done. Essentially, it's a 1600 gasser, but instead of the regular transmission, what they call a reverser torque in there. That was made by Funk. Fits in the same spot as a hydropower would have, but because of that, they left out the reverse gear in the transmission. Tell you, this thing's a tank. I wasn't even actually looking for it. I was looking for something else online, and I stumbled across it. It was in the neighborhood. Been wanting a complete backhoe loader tractor, and it might as well be an Oliver, right? But there are two pedals, as you can see, forward and reverse. Just push on one to go forward, and this is a foot throttle here. But when you push on a lever enough, it pushes that foot throttle down and revs it up as well. You just select one of your 6 forward gears, which is just a gear because it is forward or reverse, depending on which pedal you push on. Controls are conveniently located. Like I say, this thing, you know, for a 2-wheel drive 1600, I can really smash some trees and do a lot of damage with it. So it's a fun tractor to drive in that sense. Cab's kind of raggedy, but you know, it's kept enough branches from falling off my head or on my head. I'm not taking that thing off. Good tires on it. Trying to think. I think that's a 17-foot digging depth officially on the backhoe. They use essentially what's a large hydraulic motor for swinging on these. This one's still working, but you don't want to abuse them. The digger, if you have one with the hydraulic cylinders for swinging, then it's got a deeper digging depth. Say that fast. But I do have some video I'll add in here of digging with it. Of course, you don't get it fixed, you gotta go try it out. Still got the Oliver sticker on the seat. Of course, the cushion's shot. It really needs replaced. Got all my gauges working. That's always essential to me. It could be burning up for all you know without a gauge working, and no one likes walking home for gas either. I've got I think that's actually, but it's a can style muffler. It's a little bit bigger than an 88. A friend gave it to me. He thinks it was off a John Deere combine. A straight pipe on it to get the exhaust up above my face. A little less likely for tree branches to catch it that way. I keep doing stuff to get her dried up, replacing hoses, fixing leaks, either as they appear or as I get time. So, just a good all-around tractor to push dirt, beat stuff up with. This here is the old pivot for that dipper arm on the backhoe. You can see she is pretty rough. Had hammered the bushings out until they were cone shape. And you see this side was a little worse yet. It would just bend bend that shaft that go through there and eventually break it. And of course it was eventually going to just give up anyways. I got to give some thanks to my good friend Jim and my brother Jeff. Jim built me up the new part. I've got some pictures of that. And my brother, who was a welding engineer, he welded it in for me. Kind of one of those cases where you don't have to know something if you know the right people. Trying to figure out how to hang this on the wall of shame. It's kind of big and heavy. Now I did get in the mail a nice little sticker from Burning Dinosaurs. Now I'm thinking, where do I put this thing? I could put it on the loader. Could put it inside the roof of the cab. Somewhere where it might be visible. I've got other ideas. And I'm also open to suggestions. So if you got something an idea, post it down in the comments.